by this damn name, man. ISUBK. Y'all hate Yahawashi, man. Oh, Sakari.
Oh yeah.
Y'all teaching y'all can't pray to Yahawashi.
Yeah, it's over with for you.
It's over with for your ass, man. And you other false prophets that's teaching that, Lord gonna kill y'all, man. Go ahead.
It says, I will make mine arrows drunk with blood.
He's gonna make his arrows drunk with blood, man. So it's gonna be a whole lot of bloodshed, man, when the Lord come back, man.
And my sword shall devour flesh.
Oh, the Lord can send you, he can send you a death angel as we speak right now. To drop it.
And my sword shall devour flesh.
Yep.
And that with the blood of the slain and of the captives.
Yep.
From the beginning of the revengers upon the enemy.
Revengers upon the enemy. So if you ain't got this truth and you teach it otherwise, and you break it down the scriptures wrong, you the Lord's enemy.
And you can be an Israelite all day. Your ass the enemy too.
Yeah, enemy too.
Because 2/3 gonna get put to death.
Yep.
Always remember that.
And then the elect are going to be selected to, like, I guess, establish.
That's what we doing that right now.
This is Luke chapter 19 verse 27. It says, but those mine enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me.
Bring them here and slay them before me. They don't teach this in church, man. Read that again. They don't bring this out in church. They never brought this scripture out in church. When I was in the world, I was going to church with my sister. I ain't never once heard them bring this out, man. And they carry Bibles just like we do. Read that again, huh?
Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which were not, that I should reign over them,
Shikari,
bring
Nate, Shikari, Nate, ISUBK, GOCC, 2/3. Go ahead.
Bring hither and slay them before me.
Bring them here and slay them before me. We chop their heads off. Deuteronomy 32 in Psalms 58.
Psalm chapter 58 verse 2. Yea, in heart
10. 58:10 Psalms.
That's Psalm 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
Right, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. Who the righteous? The elect of Israel, man. The ones that's pushing this truth. The ones that's coming out week in and week out.
Give me a time frame. Like, how long do you think all this is going to take? Like,
hey, man, ain't no time frame, man. We just the scripture said dirt to the end, man. Yeah, man, ain't no time frame, ain't no calendar. Okay, this movie.
No, he just gave you signs to measure.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, measure the time diligently.
Yeah. Exodus 9:1.
But read that first.
You shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
Right, go wash our feet in the blood of the wicked. Who's the blood of the wicked? Esau. You know what I'm saying? These other nations, man. And also these 2/3, they wicked. They wicked as of now. But they're gonna be in their right mind in the kingdom of heaven. Yeah. They're gonna be born again.
oh, okay.
You know?
I got it.
Get
Second Ezra.
Here go your time frame right here.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1.
Huh?
He answereth me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
All right, measure the time diligently in itself.
It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Who's the highest? Yahawashi, Yahawah. He's gonna visit the world. So you gotta go by the signs. You know, the signs even tell you, like, when the economy crashed, it's World War III finna happen.
Yeah.
You know, Putin and Kim Jong-un. You know what I'm saying? All these different other nations, they finna go against America, man. So this economy crash, these race wars pop off, and martial law as well. You know what I'm saying? Everything gotta take place. That's measuring the time diligently, you know? And then on top of that, ain't no telling when, how long we gonna be doing this.
I don't know if society is going to completely collapse, man. I feel like it's going to
know what he's talking about.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Exactly. So we're gonna see earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. All these all these protests and stuff like that.
So you got to be watching the news. You got to be watching geopolitics, international news. You got to be going on BBC, Euro News, Al Jazeera America, Al Jazeera. You got to go into documentaries and so forth. You can't be watching the newest movies that come out and BET and Superman and all this shit.
Right.
You got to start going into seeing what's going on around the world. Because them the signs. Go ahead, my bad, huh?
It says, then shalt thou well understand.
Then thou shalt well understand. See, if you actually watching the news and the current events and you stand up on it, then thou shalt truly understand.
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Right.
Even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning.
For like all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Right, so that's how we know we're living in the end times, because it's actually being manifested. Now you want the exact date, month, and year, then this ain't for you. Because guess what?
Not even the angels.
Yo Lord, which you can get it. Yahawashi, he made the people. So he already know how our people is. Phony and a hypocritical nation. Soon as y'all know it's getting down to that last week, them last couple days, some of y'all gonna wait till it get down to them last couple hours, then you gonna come out here and be a super duper Israelite, saying you wanna be saved. So because he know you ain't finna fake him out, you only gonna fake yourself out, he gave you signs. That's it. That's all you get.
I'm gonna ask you a question. You know about the debt clock?
The what clock?
The debt clock. If you go on the internet, go on Google and type up debt, D-E-P-T, debt clock.
What you looking for?
Debt?
No man, now at the time.
Yeah, in debt. America in debt. What, 19 trillion?
It's over that now.
It was over there now?
No, it's about there.
Yeah, okay.
About 20, I think about 21.
Yeah, look up debt clock. He gonna show you. I don't. You don't have it? You got one?
Matthews 24 and 36.
Thank you.
Watch him behind you, Abanya.
I heard white people was gonna go underground. That's what they was doing. Underground.
This is Matthew, chapter 24, verse 36. It says, but of that day and hour.
See that? That's why I said you want the exact day, you want the certain hour, so then you can come out here and fake it. But what'd he say?
But of that day and hour knoweth no man.
See
The
that?
white people were gonna try to go underground.
Hold on. You jumping too many subjects. We got to edify you on this first. See, that's another thing. You got to take every subject, one subject at a time, but you don't want to skim the surface. You want to go in further. That's what seal your faith. But we got you on that.
It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man.
Right, so we gave you how to measure the time. But no man know the date and so forth. Go ahead.
No,
Hold
not
on, let them do one thing at a time with him. Which a bunion. Wait on that for real quick. Real quick, wait on that for a second. Because then we'll be switching to a whole nother subject. Because he want this date and time. No, we're going to show him. Ain't no date and time. No, you better go right back. It's just we only can do one thing at a time with him. You know, Jake mind be fragile when they first come. Fuck you motherfucking crackers.
It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
That's it. Go ahead, cuz, you got it.
Right, because only Yahawah, which is the Lord himself, know what time, what date, what month, you know what I'm saying, what year that it's gonna, everything is gonna pop off.
Yeah, so he only gave us signs.
So
That's
the
it.
signs is the timeline.
Exactly.
Like I got one about this off like maybe like a year or two ago. If somebody was able to want me to do some political stuff, they wanted me to go out like Trump stuff, so I started getting involved in the whole like starting to aware of the whole factor. There's stuff going on and stuff like that. So now it's like now I've been following it. It's like yeah, there are like earthquakes and stuff happening like across the country and stuff like that. But like I said, it's like Milwaukee is kind of quiet.
Right. It seemed like ain't nothing going on. You learn these scriptures. You find out every day Yahawashi bringing his judgment to pass. Like, why you think so many motherfuckers being? Yeah, because we know the whole book. See, it ain't just about earthquakes and so forth. We know when we seeing the massive death of people happening, that's Ezekiel 9 and 1 through 8. the death angels flying around this motherfucker killing people. Kids, babies being killed. But I ain't gonna keep going.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21.
That's why we've been out here 7 years.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Right, so that's another thing we know. The reason why everybody talking about, hey, the days getting faster, aren't they, sir? You know what I'm saying? See, like, man, it was just January. Now we already in April. We already 4-5 months in. Like, damn, where that come from? Why? For the elect's sake. No, nothing. He the devil. Yeah, he the devil. That's what he preaching about, being the devil. You can show him the dead clock now if you want to.
Yeah, 1920.
Okay.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
For us.
The elect's sake for us.
Yeah.
So don't worry about how long it's gonna take. Just know that the days is being shortened and the prophecies coming faster and faster.
Yeah, that's why we say, damn, time flying.
Yeah.
That's a saying, you know what I'm saying?
And it's going faster and faster too.
This one at Mark too, that shall shorten the days. The Lord shall shorten the days, which He is shortening the days. Of his coming to. The more he shorten the days, the faster he's coming back.
Mark 13:20.
This is Mark chapter 13, verse 20. It says, I'm gonna start at 19. It says, for in those days shall be affliction, such as is not from the beginning of the creation, which the Most High created unto this time, neither shall be. Except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved.
No flesh should be saved. That's why the Lord shortened the days. No flesh shall be saved, man.
Because you got the chemtrails in the sky killing you. You got cancer on a high rate. You got
colon cancer.
Yep. You got what's that? Chromium 6 in the water. The plastic got BP something coming off of it that's giving you poison and so forth.
Yep.
BPH.
Yeah, BPH, which is killing. That's why everything is in plastic. So if who we know as Yahawashi don't come back and shorten these days, it ain't gonna be no flesh saved.
Exactly.
The white man got something called the heart program. He using that on a massive level. There's a lot of shit going on.
The heart program. You know what the heart program is?
The heart program?
Heart. Yep.
Heart
No.
heart.
He thinking about
It
Oprah.
sound like that. The heart sound like that. I don't know. It has something to do with like radio waves or something.
Radio.
Yeah, he know.
Yeah,
Weather system or something like that.
Yeah, you got it. Radio frequency control of the weather.
Yeah.
You know all types of crazy stuff.
Right.
You got those big tall antennas, tall as that thing right behind you. Controlling the weather, man. Manipulating the weather.
With the sound waves and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
It can be snoring in May, snoring in April.
That's why it has been doing that.
Yeah, weather's kind of messed up.
Like that.
Yeah.
No, it's weird all over the world.
It's fucked up everywhere, man. You got they tap into
in Mexico last month.
man. They tap into the ozone
In Mexico.
layer. Ozone
But it's
layer
already
messed up.
past the go ahead, cuz my bad.
The ozone layer messed up. You know? Everything is messed
Oh, that's
up.
good.
There's a lot of
It says, and then, it says, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the day.
Right, for the elect say he had chosen, he had shortened the days. He only chose the elect of Israel.
You got a card. Give him the El Parandel Diaz and just break it down to him a little
so
bit.
we can speed up this time, man. So this place can get destroyed, man. You know? So, yep. Alright, give me Psalms 52. Give me Isaiah 34.
But nah.
Isaiah 34 and 8.
This is Isaiah chapter 34.
Oh, I got
verse 8.
one behind this, cuz.
It says, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
Read that again.
For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
Day of the Lord's vengeance is coming up. And the recompense of Zion.
Hopefully somebody got a goddamn heart attack.
Zion being what? A place of peace? That's like
Zion is a people, so that's talking about Israel.
I was talking about them 12 tribes.
And the word Zion means to remember. It's a monument. Yep.
Yeah. Remember what? Remember your nationality. You ain't no black man, you ain't no damn African American. That's some shit that them crackers made up.
And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone.
Woo! Which that's talking about the ICBM missiles. Nuclear fire. Brimstone. That's what that's talking about. And you ain't out running that, and they ain't going in no underground bunkers under that.
Exactly.
Because we got some fuck motherfuckers going in underground bunkers.
Hey, read that again.
It says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone.
See that? The stream's gonna be turned into pitch.
Missile sign. That's what's gonna happen. Russia's gonna shoot missiles on America. Bottom all poop. Yeah, he the enemy of America. He the enemy of the Illuminati. So this what's gonna happen. They're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Because when we bring the sign out, people think we bullshit. But basically, yeah,
They gonna be here.
They're gonna be here. Yeah.
And Yahawashi is he's gonna say the 12 elector, he's gonna select the elected before America is incinerated.
Yeah.
Psalms 50 and 21. I don't want to jump off cuz thing. I really had two on. Habakkuk 2 and 1, and then Psalms 50 and 21. Because the selecting is happening now. That's already in the process. This is called the Great Rapture, which actually is the tabernacles of David being rebuilt. Can't even say that stupid shit.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
Right, and that's what we doing. We the watchmen.
And will watch to see what he will say unto me.
And that's why we can answer your questions. Because who is he? Yahawashi gave us the word through the apostles, which is our elder from New York. Only Great Millstone. And we out to date bringing it out.
Wait, so do you have to like read the scriptures and keep up with the word and everything in order to become an elect? Or
you got to learn from us. Yahawashi seal you to be the elect. Because we don't know if we the elect. All we know is we got the work and we doing it and we holding fast to our liberty. No, you ain't gonna know. The only thing it say is
study to show thyself approved.
No, work out
Hebrew.
Make thou election sure.
Yeah,
That's the only thing you can do, and that's by doing this work.
Study to show thyself approved.
Oh, okay.
You wanna get it?
No, you don't have to. We'll have to get every point with them then.
It's Hebrews chapter 2 verse 2. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
See that?
That he may
Bible.
That he may run that readeth it.
Right. Where did we run? We ran to our elders and studied to show ourselves approved and got this truth. All right, man.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
See that? The vision, which is in the scriptures, is for an appointed time, but what's going to happen?
But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And since we know we're living in the end, we see all the nations rounding themselves off, going to the Middle East and building their alliances and their military to shoot them missiles. That's why now it's all this talk about nuclear missiles and ICBM missiles from North Korea all the way to China.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
See that? Though it seems like it's taking a minute, wait for it, because what's going to happen?
Because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
It's finna happen.
Like Kendrick Lamar came out with that one song, I Love Myself, Love Yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I mean, when it comes to like black
song 50.
Yeah, 21.
I'm sitting here trying to learn all this information and stuff.
Yeah, that's
trying
what.
To figure out how to like get good information and good vibes and stuff like that. But it's like at the same time, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of disinformation. Basically, all you got to do is get it from here. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, from what?
From right here. What you getting? Go ahead.
Psalm 50, verse 21. Secondly, these things thou hast done, and I kept silence. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as myself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Right, so these Edomites thought that they had us as niggas, as criminals, as drug dealers, as basketball players and rappers, But what did the Lord say? You thought that I was one of you. Like I was going to let you have my people in derision even at the end. But what he was going to do with us?
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
Right. So when the elites of these white folks, not these motherfuckers walking past, see that these signs out here and see us bringing all this knowledge out to our people, they being reproved because they saying, oh shit, they got the knowledge. To see this 12 tribe sign prove we got the knowledge. Because you heard what you said when you first got up here. Other Israelite groups are now saying that this 12 tribe ain't even right. The fuck out of here. Nigga, you ain't right.
Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces and there be none to deliver.
And the brother was just edifying the fuck out of that on the process on how he gonna tear these Elamites and these Ishmaelites, fucking Arabs, and them East Indies and these Edomites gonna rip their ass up.
Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me. And to him,
Yeah, it was just about setting us in order. And we in order.
And he wanted to know about the underground.
No. Go back right to what Cuz was doing.
Isaiah
36.
34 and 8.